Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, Jon Jordan. Today we're checking out Sega Forever. So Sega Forever is an initiative from Sega where it's putting out a whole bunch of its old games on mobile devices. Effectively, they're emulated using the Unity engine and they're ad-funded games. So you can spend a small amount of money, $2, $3 or £2, to unlock the games and not have any ads apart from Sega ads, or you can just play them and be bombarded with ads. So it's coming for quite a bit of criticism, so let's go and have a look and see how bad it is. So let's start up. I'm going to start up Altered Beast. So we get the push notification prompt at the beginning, which I don't like to see that. The first thing is pretty impolite. And then we kind of launch into this screen, so it looks pretty horrible. It's telling us about the ads, so that's kind of fair enough, I suppose. Just telling us kind of how that thing works. It doesn't look very nice, does it? It looks a bit kind of an odd mixture of kind of fonts and such like. Okay, so we've got a horrible ad at the bottom, which doesn't display properly, isn't a nice ad kind of thrown in there. We can have a look at the there's a Sega zine, which is obviously a collecting stories, artworks, trivia, a zine about Sega. Nothing in there at the moment, so that's a bit poor as well. They've launched a game with nothing in the Sega zine. We can check the ad-free thing again, telling us the same thing, the in-app purchase. Then we can start the game. So we start again. It just looks a bit nasty, and then what we get is an ad we can't opt out of. So just an ad, typical ad for War Robots. Again, it's not a nice ad, pretty horrible. And then we finally get into the game, and again it looks horrible. I mean, it just looks, just the controls looks like no one's taken any made any attempt to make this thing look nice. I mean, maybe they think there's some retro kind of atmosphere to it. I mean, the game's the game, is what it is. But I just think the whole presentation of this, which is supposedly some of Sega's most loved kind of old IP, it's just horrible. I mean, it's just really badly presented. Really, you can't think they've taken any attention to detail. It's not an enjoyable experience, particularly all the ad stuff. I mean, the game's the game, whether you like the game. That's kind of down to personal taste a little bit, I think. And then when we pause it, we get another ad, and it's an ad. It's not even a game ad; it's a Dell ad. I mean, it's just obviously they're just cramming as many ads in as possible, which is just not a nice experience. And it's not just Altered Beast. So Kid Chameleon, another game that's out at the moment, exactly the same thing. I mean, kind of as you'd expect. So up it loads, and see exactly the same UI, see exactly the same ad situation. Horrible ad at the bottom of the screen, horrible loading, Sega Z, nothing in it again. In we go to the game, again another ad we can't opt out of. I don't even know what that game's for. It's kind of really random, really poor quality advertising. I don't know who Sega's partnering with for this, but it's just really unpleasant. Some advertising I think can be okay, presented in the right way. Obviously rewarded video ads, very popular at the moment. But again, it's just, you can see it's exactly the same virtual button layout. Sad, really, in a sense. I mean, I'm not a big retro Sega fan, but there's obviously an opportunity that some people really do love some of these games and would like to play them in a nice environment, a nice experience. And I don't think necessarily the ad-funded game is a bad way of doing it at the moment. Sega can generate good money with adverts, and people can kind of have a nice time with decent adverts. But these ads are just kind of seem like, to me, totally random, terribly presented. Just the user interface, the user experience is horrible. What's Sega doing? Avoid these games, I think, is our conclusion.
Hello, thanks for watching right to the end of the video. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment box. We're always interested to hear what people think of our videos. Also, don't forget to subscribe, there's a button below, and check out some of our other videos. There's 2 really good examples on the screen right now.